Hello everybody, George from Beaumont Guitars.
And I'm Nick. What's going on?
Today we have a surprise for you, and that surprise is the Marshmallow by Alexander. This thing is awesome. You almost want to eat it.
It's artificially sweet.
Yes. So basically what we have here, and we've been having to cheat a little bit because this does a lot. So basically, as it says here, at its heart, Marshmallow is a pair of pitch shifters that they combine to modulate in interesting ways. So it does a lot. It does a lot of different things. It's got its normal voicings that you could flip through. You know, it has the extra knob that changes between the two different voicings. You have your expression pedal out to the left of it. What else am I missing in this many tricks in this box?
You know, I think so. For the outside of the pedal, it's their typical sort of platform in terms of like their interface. So you're going to have your 4 knobs that you can mess around with and adjust different parameters. Then you also have your 2 foot switches. One is a bypass or on and off switch, and the other, like George said, will bring you through the different modes. So there's a pitch lock and a warp, which we'll kind of jump into later.
We'll show you examples.
So the 4 knobs, right? You've got the voice or alt. You have 2 clock. You have mix or level, and then you have mod and ramp. The larger font on the knob is for one mode, and then when you switch modes, the smaller font applies to that mode.
Yes.
These are definitely, it takes a while to get your head around them.
Oh yeah.
But today we're gonna just kind of treat it as like a first impressions, right? We're gonna go through, we're gonna see the fun stuff we can do with the pedal and see what it's...
see what we can get out of it.
Yeah, just see what the range is. So that was the cloud setting with the purple LED on the alt and blue on the top. And that gives you kind of like that pitch shifted organ sort of octave, kind of spooky.
Picture somebody at like an organ, you know.
Yeah, just like with like half a mask.
Yeah.
And like a snaggletooth just banging away at this thing. Gives you that kind of, like I said, like that old school horror movie, almost like the Munsters, like, you know, that kind of spooky thing. Now, if we mess around with some of the parameters, you'll see. So let's preface this. Then we have the mix turned all the way up. Yeah. So right now we're getting all,
it's most affected, yeah.
It's all pedals sound, none of the original guitar tone. This is what it sounds like with only guitar tone. And this is in the middle.
Even in the middle is like super prominent.
But for today's kind of thing, because we want to show what the pedal does, we're just going to leave the mix all the way on for the pedal. So if we change the voice,
wow.
So that was picking one of the pitch shifts and altering the note that it was. So if we do the 2 knob, all right.
Out of the dream sequence.
So there is a little bit of latency. I don't know if it's latency though, or it's almost like a delay.
Like the effect is taking
Yes.
place. Okay.
So like I said, I don't think it's, because when you hear latency, you think of it like negatively, right? You think it's not hitting at the same time. It's, you know.
Yeah.
But I think this is almost like it's a delay effect.
Okay.
So you are getting that initial strike of the note, and then it's almost like a very short slap back when the effect starts.
Sounds awesome too.
So in that one, that was taking another note in the pitch shift and adjusting the note. And then we have mod. So this is the mod knob. So that was that very high pitch. The highest note in that sort of plethora of notes, that was, I guess, removing it and bringing it back in.
Yeah, you hear that frequency is most affected.
So that would be the spooky cloud purple setting. Let's press the Alt button and let's go to, this is blue mod.
Definitely ring modulator-esque, right?
Yeah, for sure. So that one, you would probably need to add some of your guitar into the mix. So that one is definitely more of just like a noise generator.
Yeah, like put the ray gun back in the holster kind of deal. It's very like loud effect.
Because you're not getting like an actual note per se. You're just getting that wow 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 wow.
That oscillating.
Yeah. So that's the mod. We'll mess with the parameters. So the voice knob is adding a little bit of that higher frequency in and out. Let's do the clock. Almost acts as like a tone knob.
Yeah.
Kind of like a high pass filter. Yeah. And this is the mod or ramp.
Got to the chorus setting. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rich sounding. Again, they always nail it with that specific like effect.
Very 80s. Very, I like it. So that's basically the intensity, or not frequent, not amplitude. It's the amplitude of the wave of the modulation. So it's increasing the up and down motion of the sound you're hearing. So that's where you're getting that wow 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 wow. Whereas with the chorus setting, it was much smaller, so you're not getting that variation in the sound. And then let's switch to, this is.
Whoa! I already hear the amp making a way different.
This is Arpy Blue. So arpeggiator. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That's what that means. Arpy means arpeggiator.
Absolutely. Yeah, what would that do in So now, do you hit that again and it turns off, or do you hold it to get it to go between the two voices?
So it's changing the arpeggio, right? So here you're getting, I think it was 3 notes. Yeah, you're getting 3 different notes with 2 octaves in there. Whereas if we put it in the white mode, it's still also 3 notes, but it's a different 3 notes.
Yeah, it's a different pattern.
So it'll do an octave below and an octave above, and then
Completely changes
it'll
the feel.
sweep between them. So we can do that, and then voice.
Brings it up.
So it seems like with those 3 notes, voice controls one of the notes, 2, and then mod control the other notes as well. So you can mess with that arpeggio as much as you want.
Absolutely.
So let's switch to, what is this? I can't even read it.
It's so red.
It's so red. It's so red. It says rand? Oh, this might be random.
I wonder how many times it would take to hit one note for the repeats to be the same.
I don't
You think it would ever happen? Probably
we got
never.
as much time as we want. Let's figure it out. That's awesome. Because
forever.
so it's doing 2 different like patterns.
Yeah.
And they're totally different notes, and it's totally random every time.
And it changes. Yeah, that's the part that is amazing when you listen back to it.
And sometimes you're like, it'll hit and like the notes won't work well together, and then other times it just nails them, and you get this crazy cool harmony. That's fun. That's super fun.
Yeah, you definitely should get your hands on one of these things. Also, you could put other instruments through this too.
Bass.
I mean, synthesizers.
Yeah, synthesizers.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I see people using this for? Okay, so imagine this. You have a really cool, maybe like a sustainer pedal, or
Okay.
you have like a sustainiac pickup thing. You play it, or maybe even you just use a looper, like a looper pedal, and just with a chord or a note, and then that's on your board. You have this on top of your amp or on a desk, and you're just making sounds and noise and
Layering
music.
it, yeah, layering it on top, yeah.
Yeah. So like, like I was doing before, you just hit one note. That's not the best sound to do it on. It's honestly, it's so much.
Yeah.
You can do so much stuff with this pedal, but I think like we gotta fix this. Hold on. Yeah, or that, yeah. Or what George is always doing it right, not me. I almost feel like this is its own instrument.
Yeah.
Like
it could be somewhat tamed, but like not really.
You can play the guitar, you can play the bass, you can play the marshmallow. Like this is an instrument all on its own.
Absolutely.
Or it can be like a wacky effect that you have on the floor and you kick in every now and then. We saw it does arpeggios. It's an arpeggiator. The chorus flange kind of thing.
We could see this thing being looped. We could see it used in like a band's intros or like, it just has a lot of possibilities to this thing too. And with the expression pedal, you have more control.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can swell in the effect, I believe. This is super cool. For me, it's a little out of my comfort zone in terms of noise and in terms of what you can do. But if you're into that like ambient space, whatever genre they call it, this is totally up your alley.
Oh yeah,
because
with reverb and delay, forget it.
You could sit here for hours.
Yeah, that would sound ridiculous. We actually should probably try to do that at some point.
Oh, with the entire space force behind us?
That would be insane. But yeah, this has been one of the more interesting pedals, I think, on their line, because all the other ones, you can kind of label it as something already. This one, has been one of the most versatile as far as what it does. Because you can't really put it in like a particular ballpark almost.
No, you can't. Because it's, you hear, what was it, phase shifters? Is that what they said it was? Or pitch shifters?
Pitch shifting, yeah.
So when you think of pitch shifting, you're just like, okay, I'm just changing the note of my whatever I'm playing. Yeah. Like a whammy, right? But it's like a whammy on drugs.
Yeah.
Like
it's like a double whammy that simulates other effects.
Yeah.
It's weird to explain it, I guess, right?
It really is. It's like I said, it's like a whammy in the sense that you're controlling the pitch of the note, but like on top of that, you're getting that chorusy flange, you're getting the multiple octaves, you're getting multiple pitches, you're getting to control arpeggios within it.
Go back and forth between them.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So if you are looking to sweeten up your pedal board.
Oh, absolutely.
Or if you're looking to spice up your tone.
Look no further than the Alexander Marshmallow. And you could pick it up at Beaumont Guitars. We're a full Alexander dealer. Please go to our website, beaumontguitars.com. You could go to Instagram, give us a shout there too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to try this thing out too. Let's see what it can do.
Yeah, so George is going to plug in. We'll have some fun.
I feel like I totally you can fight this all you want.
George doesn't know how to play guitar.
I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
think we.
I don't know what just happened.
I think we broke the internet.
Definitely.
Yeah, this thing, a bunch of noises, a bunch of sounds.
Oh yeah.
Also, while I was fiddling around with it, each of these knobs controls a different note in the pitch shifting chord. So you could tune this pedal to have it just do different intervals while you're playing. So you could hit single notes and get the chord while you're playing.
Do a lot for your songwriting.
Could be something fun, something cool to play around with. So come check it out. Beaumont Guitars, BeaumontGuitars.com, Beaumont Guitars Instagram, Beaumont Guitars YouTube.
Like, subscribe.
Comment, but be nice or don't. I have thick skin. Say whatever you want. I've been Nick.
I've been George.
Have
Check
fun.
you guys later.
Have fun with your marshmallows.